Don Trump Jr. testified in the financial fraud case against the Trump organization. Of course, Don Trump Jr. signed off on some of these overinflated assets and verified that, yeah, there was that money on hand. And during the trial, he made a weird request. I mean, again, this dude's nervous as hell. He said, "Oh, should I put on makeup?" was his quote of that testimony. He said to the courtroom sketch artist, "Make me sexy like Sam Bankman-Fried." What does that mean? What are we talking about? Well, take a look at how Sam Bankman-Fried was portrayed by the court sketch artist. So this is Sam Bankman-Fried normally, and I would honestly say it's a pretty good photo of Bankman-Fried. He looks a little younger, hasn't put on all the money weight yet. He's looking fit. This is how the courtroom like drew him. Now, this guy here does not look like SBF at all. There's no way. First of all, that hair, like there's like a rhythm and a rhyme to that hair. There's a lot of cheekbones going on. You got the strong jawline and that the chiseled lips. And let me fall in love with this cartoon. And people pointed it out. This was Sophie on Twitter saying, "Why does courtroom sketch SBF look like he spends his time playing quarterback and breaking hearts when he's not stealing customer funds?" And Liquidity says this courtroom sketch artist was definitely paid off by SBF. And someone else who I love, was this Quaker God, said maybe he's trying to convince everyone he's a figment of Edward Norton's imagination because he looks like Brad Pitt from Fight Club, straight up, you guys. Like that's Fight Club Brad Pitt right there. So you understand why Don Trump Jr. would be like, "Make me look like Sam Bankman-Fried." There were some other. Yeah, what?
Please. I really hate to do this to you. I saw Hassan Piker with spiky hair. That's what I saw. And so I feel bad if you guys were falling in love with the image, because now if you agree with that assessment, maybe
he needs like 3 times of the neck.
Yeah. I mean,
it's true.
Fight Club Brad Pitt is one of the best Brad Pitts. That and Legends of the Fall Brad Pitt is a personal favorite. And you can, whatever that says about me, whatever. But we saw a few different pictures, courtroom sketches of SBF, and that was one of them. We saw some other ones where he looked like an actual like gremlin, and it's like, why? Who are these sketch artists? Some of these sketch artists have been doing this for years and years and years. They're very well renowned to be, sketching for Sam Bankman-Fried and for the Trump family. These are very high profile cases. Why can't we get better sketches? That's what I want to know.
I mean, that's what Don Trump Jr. wants to know. Pop down to this graphic, because he did confirm he asked the courtroom sketch artist for this. He tweeted, "True story. I mean, this was SBF's sketch. I mean, give me an effing break. Seems like a reasonable ask, lol." Do we have that tweet up? Yeah. So there's a less flattering photo of Sam Bankman-Fried. Like, come on now.
Wait, do you guys know what the point is of courtroom sketches? I'm searching it up, but I'm curious if you guys already know. Because
isn't it just because you can't have a camera or your phone in there? So they want
that, and like depiction. Art. It's obviously about keeping the arts alive, right?
That's what I was like, yeah. What is the point? If you really stop and think about it, what the hell is the point? If you're reading a book, do we need pictures in order to really understand what's going on? Why do we need pictures? So since we need pictures in the courtroom, whatever the original reason was, which I think is probably non-existent at this point, if we needed it,
can't have photos. It's because journalists aren't allowed to take photos or video.
But it's a 400 and 500 page book doesn't have pictures. Does it mean it's not worth reading?
Yes, it does. Well, ask.
Let's go with 200
any MAGA voter.
So the reason behind it, like, we don't have to see it. So I appreciate some of these courtroom artists that actually take some liberties and draw things to make us really pay attention to it, because it only happens when it's either incredibly different like this, or it's incredibly bad, which some of them were as well too. But maybe it puts some of these artists' names on the map. We need some of those like amusement park artists that draw you with the big balloon head and accentuated features. That's what we need in the courtroom, just in case we need some interest.
Okay, so there were others. Let's just throw these two up.
I was gonna say there are more.
There's more, and this is not as flattering, obviously. This is Caroline, who was the head of Alameda Research. She legit kind of looks like this. I'm not gonna lie. She looks like the candle from Beauty and the Beast. If you lit him and he started to melt, she looks like that. No offense.
And those are the real courtroom sketches, right? Like that. That's not a fake or anything like that.
No, that's real.
That's what they did to her. Like they did that to her. They
We need to see a real
I mean,
picture.
and they
she
released
does.
that.
I'm
as the
telling you, I
official-
think they actually might have helped her. I'm not gonna lie.
God, yeah,
But that's SBF
is
over
also
there.
a very interesting character, Caroline. Yeah,
Very interesting character. I mean, anyone who probably slept with SBF, I don't know. You know, it's what it is. He got money. That's fine. But there he is. And then there's another one with both of them. And this Oka the Chent says, in this courtroom sketch, SBF looks like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk mid-transformation. I never saw Hulk, but
yes, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I could see it. I mean, the judge also catches a couple strays here too.
I mean, but even that picture is very flattering for SBF. Like, look at that jawline and those cheekbones. Like, he doesn't have those in real life. His hair is much more, coiffed than it normally is.
I think he looks more like Haas in this photo.
In that one, yes.
Maybe the one we just did, where also the woman was on the stand. That one you're talking about, where he's thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I'm sorry, I saw Cenk Uygur. Let's keep it in the family. Come on. I think I've been spot on 2 times.
Here's the thing about this photo. It's actually not real, according to the Washington Post. This is AI. So thank the bots for being generous.
If you enjoyed this video, that's because of our members. They make us independent, they make us strong, and they make us honest. Become a member today by hitting the join button below.